Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode of Overgrown. So, I have been busy over the last couple of days, and I'm so tired of looking at clay. In fact, here, we'll go to the journey map. So, this is where I started. This is where the road ended. I ended up clearing all the buildings and everything like that out of here and built this road. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to build a road so that we could then end up using the buildings around it. So we wouldn't just have this area here. We could then come down, use the buildings. There's lots of green space and stuff around here too, which we could end up, sprucing up, make look better. But I also found this cluster of buildings here, which I was really excited to find. And one of the reasons why I marked it as university, because as soon as I saw it, it was like, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. It looks, bah! Wasn't quite expecting that. I had a little welcoming party. Alright, we'll just gather this stuff up. But as I was looking at it, it kind of struck me as a university. And we have, also all these other buildings too that, we can end up using. Like this one is really, we've got some glitched out vines, apparently. Weird. Okay, I'll have to figure. Oh, do you know what? There might be an iron bar up there that I missed. Oh well, we'll get it later. There's plenty of floating stuff. As I was clearing it, yeah, some things ended up getting missed. Like the really tall stuff. Oh, hello, dear. But went through, ended up coming through, and then I did put trapdoors where it went down into, like, where there was a building and it went down further than ground floor. And that way I could still access it. Because I think some of these get really close to the subway. And so it might be one of those where we can end up making like an access point. Oh, and then another thing. With the changes, they ended up taking out the new, the generation of, I think it was andesite, diorite, and granite. There was a different way that it spawned in. Well, when I updated, it took those out. And so I have a whole bunch of these different caves where it's just like, you can see all the different ores and stuff, because that used to be where those three types of blocks had spawned. So, and they created these huge caverns. And so if I find those, it'll make some really easy, easy mining. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Goodbye, Mr. Zombie. But yeah, this is the area. So what I was thinking is that, like this one, this is similar to where we have our home now. And what I might, oh, and I found out what that noise is. That noise where I'm just like randomly eating. I forgot my sword and my pickaxe are made out of pig iron. And so if I'm hungry and I'm holding it, I munch on it. Really funny. But, so like this one, which is similar to the one we have, and this actually takes up 4 chunks in a single building. This one I'm thinking either turning this into where we do the, Jurassic Craft. There we go, Jurassic Craft. Because like with this big, tall space, could end up putting like dinosaur skeletons and stuff like that in it. And then we could do like a library and classrooms and all kinds of cool stuff around here. And it's not just these buildings, because we've got, these are the ones that are in the area. There's these ones over here. I'm not quite sure how destroyed they are, because as you can see, it kind of exploded over there. But we've also got these 2 buildings back here, which look like they're intact. There's a subway entrance. This I'm actually thinking about tearing down and just making the subway come over here. That way we can use this entire green space here. Maybe use this area for like forestry. which I want to get into because that allow for the bees and for the different types of trees. And then we have this huge green space over here as well. In fact, I think there was an entrance over here. Granted, over here you've got a little ravine and stuff like that, but I could flatten this out some. Okay. Randomly dropping string. So confused. It's like, don't mind me, I'm just gonna drop string randomly out of the sky. Yeah, so this is I'm loving this here. In fact, what I might end up doing is I might end up moving the home base over here. Granted, still have like Pam's over there because that's where I have, you know, the orchard and the some of the minor farms. Because if we come back in here, we have these farms. I got like the sugar cane and the wheat and stuff like that. But there's not a whole lot more space to where I can do farming, especially getting into, I think it's mystical agriculture. Because one of the things that I really, really, really like is the sickle. And you have to have like inferium and superium and all those wonderful things. So that's definitely something that we're going to want to get into. And then we also want to get into mechanism and stuff like that. So we need a lot of space for different things. And so I think coming over here is probably going to be the best bet. Granted, it's going to be a pain in the butt since we don't have chest transports in here because I'm going to have to move everything by hand. But as you can see, I ended up making a whole bunch of the diamond backpacks because I needed it, especially clearing out all these buildings. I filled up my inventory so much. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And so I broke down and I spent the diamonds and the gold and the iron and the leather to get the backpacks. So that's where I'm going in terms of like the building and stuff like that. Not 100% sure if I'm going to move everything over here or not. I might just turn that into like a warehouse district, and so just turn everything into storage. But not 100% sure on that. But in fact, do we have? I don't think I have any safe spots. Anybody in here? No. Okay. Well, what I wanted to show you guys too, because of all the exploring and stuff, I ended up getting some quests done. Like in one of the buildings, there was an enchantment table, and this is going to get us the printing press. Oh no, magic in a tech pack. It's part of the base game. We may as well use it. Let's just say it's nanobots coating your armor, making it have magical effects. Okay, cool. That's funny. And then this one I ended up completing because of killing skeletons. So we get infinity and arrows of slowness, which I already have infinity. In fact, I ended up making an unbreaking 3 infinity. I haven't found mending yet, but let's see, 1 dot. Though now that I think about it, I think 1.10 was when they switched over from mending. So I might not be, I don't think I can have mending and infinity on the same bow. So it's kind of a moot point. All right, so we got that one. And then in exploration, again, I finally found one of these. So we get music discs. And then, yeah, I've been a zombie killing machine. So we've only got one more left on that. And then, let's see, garden. Oh, and I found out with these garden ones, it changed because it used to be that you actually had to break these. These have actually turned into checkmark quests. Oh, so, and we get the gardens with it. And then with that, I think, oh, wow, 640? That is a whole lot. So we're going to be doing a whole lot of farming and stuff in order to get these. Oh. That is going to be interesting. So I guess we're going to end up having to definitely get our gardens up and going rather quickly. So we can actually complete these quests, and we get all kinds of good stuff. And then let's see what else. Oh yes, the bees. Oh yes, we're gonna end up dinging. Let's go ahead and clear out the inventory so we can do the bee quests. Because yeah, the bees were definitely something, because I ended up going through all different kinds of biomes, because in between clearing the stuff out and then also the trying to remap before I found out that I could just remap automatically, found lots of bee stuff. Oh sweet, I get to make a snow farm. And then with this one we got jungle saplings, and then coal ore, ooh, and stone. That's always helpful. Cactus. A regular. What is a regular flower? Oh, with knockback. With knockback too. Okay. All right, marshy bees. We get all kinds of goodies. And then forest. These are just the your standard ones. And then these ones I found in chests. The golden apple, that is awesome because I need that for, I think, upgrading my weapon, or I need to add it to something. And then we get honeycomb. But these ones, I think we're starting to get into the... Oh, huh, yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. And then, yeah, I think these are where we actually start getting into actually breeding the bees and stuff like that. So we're going to have to start working on this side. And I think, yeah, that is all of the quests that got completed because of a whole bunch of exploration and stuff like that. And we're just going to sit here and we're just going to start dinging a whole bunch. Oh, wait, that industrial grafter. I'm going to have to look into that because it says charges. So I'm wondering if you can actually charge it back up. That would be awesome if we could have like a rechargeable one. And with it being 200, that's more than the ones from forestry. Because I think that one, those ones are only 150, and it's raining. I guess it's a good thing I'm inside. All right, so for the last part of the episode, I usually end up doing, like a creative type thing. But I ended up finding, finally, one of the Druidic circles we need in order to get to the Between Lands. And so what I want to do is I want to go, it's a trek. So I'm going to, go back over there, prepare stuff and then go back over there. And then we will experience the Druidic Circle together and see if we can't get the things that we need. In fact, I think it's the Between Lands. Okay, it is not. Okay, it is not showing. Between Lands. Okay, I guess these are. Okay. Oh, these things right here. We need to get 4 different types of swamp talisman pieces, which then creates this thing. Oh. I hope you guys are outside. Yes, you guys are outside. Okay, so I might be... I guess I'm wrong. Where do you get slimy bones? Because the swamp talisman, I thought it was you get these 4. Moss is easy to get. Oh, okay, you actually craft it at the Druidic altar. Okay, so we have to go to the Druid Circle. We have to kill a whole bunch of Druids. We get the 4 pieces, and then we end up creating the swamp talisman, which is then what we use in order to create the portal to the Between Lands. And then once we go to the Between Lands, which is going to be interesting because I've never actually done that before. So we'll go to the Between Lands, get the stuff we need in order to get to the Nether, which is, let's see, portals, the stuff to make the tar minion. So this should be interesting. But let me get everything prepped and let me get back home without dying. And then once I get done, I will be right back with you guys. All right, guys. So the Druid Circle is right over here. I had gone over there so I could set my spawn point, so in case I died, I wouldn't be sent all the way back to my place. So I don't know how these things work. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there they are. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, and this is a reason for slime boots. Okay, this. Oh. Wow, they've got a lot of health. Oh, oh, whoa. Okay, I didn't get anything from that. This could be interesting. Okay, where's the other guy? There you are. Hi. Can you, no, don't, oh. This could be interesting. Okay, he doesn't, oh, I got bacon from that. Okay. Let's see if this'll work. Okay, they don't seem to be able to lift me up right now. Oh, yep, they're lifting me up. Okay. Ooh. Ah! Ah! Okay. Oh, he teleported. Oh. Yeah, they don't seem to be dropping anything, which is not a good thing. Oh, and I'm about to die. Whoa. Yeah, so far they haven't dropped anything, which is not a good thing. All right. So let's regroup real quick. Ah, oh. Or not. All right. That isn't good. So they're not dropping anything. Let's see. Let's grab some pizza soup. That way we actually have some food. So if they're not dropping anything, that makes it rather difficult to try to get the items that we need. Oh, hi. You teleported. I mean, I guess these vines kind of work out really well because you can end up... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we got our first piece. So we need 3 other pieces. So it looks like I'm just going to have to kill a whole bunch of them. Yeah. This could be interesting. All right, and it doesn't look like it's spawning in anybody else. I wonder if I didn't kill all of them. All right, here, let's remove my death point. Yeah, he's... Oh, there they are. Huh. Okay, well, let me continue killing these guys, and because it looks like this is going to end up taking a while. And then once I get the pieces, then I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I didn't realize it would start doing this. So, I finally got all the pieces and I put them in here. Look at that! That is what we wanted. I don't know, can I? I can! We have it! We have it! We can go to the Between Lands! It took me a while, and it took a lot of those guys. They do not drop it all that often. And oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna die so many times. Luckily, I only died the once, and I've lost my bed. I've lost my bed. So I only died that once, which was, you know, on camera. Go figure. And oh my gosh, it is really, oh, here we go, bed. Whew. But yay, we have, oh, okay, there we go. We have the talisman, which is absolutely fantastic. So I think, over the next couple of days, I am going to start trying to get ready to go to the Betweenlands. And I think once you actually do get the talisman, I don't think these guys spawn anymore. Yeah, they don't seem to be spawning anymore, which is really cool. Because you don't, so I can just kind of, explore these things, which is really awesome. And I love the graphics on this. And this is actually giving me some ideas because you get like little toadstools and stuff like that coming out of it. Sorry, getting sidetracked. But over the next couple of days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of research the Betweenlands and try to figure out what kind of stuff that we need to bring and all of that. And then that way we're all prepped and ready to go. And then, so in the next episode, we will go to the Betweenlands. And then hopefully, I get that done, and then maybe a creative piece. So definitely looking forward to the next episode. And then I hope you guys enjoy this one. I know it's been a little sporadic, and yeah, I'm just a little too excited. So yeah, so if you guys like this episode, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. And then hit the bell. It'll let you know when I put out new content. And that way you can see when I put out the new episode. But other than that, I'm going to call it. And so for now, I will see you guys in the next episode.